There's more to come out yet. Targeted individual psychic reading for my YouTube collective. Right, so there's more to come out yet. So we start off with justice on the bottom of the deck, right? So this is in regard to going forth and finding some justice out of the situation. Something's going to get revealed, okay? You're going to take control. Seven of Swords, Lord of Unstable Effort. So all that hard work, all that effort that you've put in, that it's felt like the rug being pulled out from underneath you time and time and time again, that is now coming to an end. You are finally going to get the justice you deserve. I'm being told Source has been watching the whole entire situation. There's been attacks to try and block your connection with Source, your psychic abilities. We've got the High Priestess in the reverse. We've then got the Ten of Cups in the reverse, Lord of Perfected Success. So this collective, much like myself, you've been trying, putting the hours in, putting the effort in. I feel like the collective is kind of fully aware that they're under attack. Don't get me wrong. I think that they can see through the illusion of the situation. Okay, we've got King of Wands in the reverse, and then we've got Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so what this feels like here is that there's a King of Wands, somebody in their toxic masculine energy, one of your attackers, and they're being toppled, they're being dethroned. Now with the Knight of Swords there in the reverse, it feels like because the Knight of Swords talks about like news coming in, etc. It feels like that you're not going to hear anything just yet. So it's almost like this reading is your confirmation sign that that this is happening in the background. We've got Four of Cups in the reverse position, Lord of Blended Pleasure. Three of Swords in the reverse, Lord of Sorrow. Okay, so what it feels like, Empress, right? So you're stepping into Empress mode, and then I've got the Seven of Swords again, Lord of Unstable Effort again, and Justice card. So what this feels like is that it's like a flip reversal on these people. They've been stealing your energy, your abundance, your emotions, stagnating you, and that's coming to an end. You're stepping in to Empress energy, the energy that you've always supposed to be in. Okay, I'm being told this collective is powerful and strong. The programming, the blocks that have been put on you since birth. There we go. Two of Pentacles in the reverse position. The tables are turning. Yeah, the blocks, the programming that's been put on you probably since birth has been so heavy that this collective has really struggled and potentially struggling to step in that Empress mode. I'm seeing the Death card from here, okay, and from the Hermetic Tarot deck. So there is going to be, it's almost like something's happening in the background. You're not going to hear about it just yet. You're then going to experience some kind of death card situation. Remember, the death card is positive. It's about shedding on skin, rebirth. And that's going to allow you to step into your Empress energy. Four of Pentacles, Lord of Earthly Power. Okay. For too long, this has gone on. Okay. I'm being told that there's been tampering. I'm going to say at a matrix level. So you're dealing with people, it's got a little bit of an air of, and I'm not saying this to try and freak you out, but the people who have been out on the attack for you, there's higher levels. They're actually working for other people that you don't realise. And there's been tampering at a matrix type level. So what I'm talking about here is people using certain codes, okay, quantum codes, to try and affect, because they know, they can see, it has been foreseen that this collective is here for greatness. This collective is here to destabilize the current structure and system. Now, I'm not going to go into it, obviously, because it's personal, but I had some information in regard to my next steps forwards, okay? Now, if you are a chosen one or a starseed at this moment in time, right, you are leaders in a kind of ethereal sense, okay? You're not here to lead the earth dwellers, right? We are here to activate and wake up those earth dwelling leaders, okay? So it's got a feel of that to it, okay? So Four of Swords has come out, Lord of Rest from Strife, okay? So it is going to come to an end, okay? It is going to come to an end. You're toppling an emperor, okay? So you're going into Empress mode, divine feminine energy, knowing your worth and value, not chasing, attracting. This is toppling an emperor, somebody in their toxic masculine energy, okay? I mean, if like me, so I've been waking up weeks now, and I got stuck waking up at 4:44, and then last night I feel absolutely exhausted today, just mainly because we went out, and I'm not very fit. Went out yesterday, but last night I woke up at 5:55. My number, okay. Number one. Number two, when you stop and think about it, when you look at a clock, that is the highest number that you can get when it reoccurs. Okay, so I feel like I need to say that might be a message in this collective. So if you resonate with that number, the Chariot Triumph, Lord of the Triumph of Light. Okay, so the light side is winning. Okay, so let's go on to the Urban Truth and see what these have to say. So can we get some messages from the Urban Truth? Stop over giving. Bestie tea time, lost the spark. Right, so I kind of want to put the lost the spark there as they were coming out. So stop over giving. You have to excuse me, I'm dyslexic. You're doing more than your share. You're stretching yourself thin. Your energy needs balance. Okay, so it's time to stop giving so much to people. It might not be that you might have learnt the lesson as far as so far, not over giving as such, but when people come in and kind of giving them tips and ideas and stuff like that, because although people might be good people around you at this moment in time, you're still giving. You still give. And if you're anything like me, you have this kind of Midas touch whereby you give people the knowledge and experience that you have and they go flying and you remain stuck, so try and keep that back. We've got lost the spark, the energy has shifted, excitement fades quietly, something feels different now. So I feel like, much like myself, this collective might be feeling a little bit kind of low on energy, feel like trying to find that spark back is going to be a little bit difficult. Bestie tea time, your friends know the real story, information connects behind the scenes, truth enters through the bestie channel. So what I feel like that's saying is, I feel like this is in regard to what I've just said in regard to that Knight of Swords. So you are gonna get some information come through, but it's going to come through via the kind of friend network. We've got walk away quietly, spill the tea. Let's get one more for now. I'm being told, hold your head up high. You've done everything that's been asked of you. You might feel a little bit like things aren't going anywhere in the stagnation, but the doors are opening up again. So walk away quietly. You don't need to argue your decision. Distance reveals truth faster than silence. Faster, your silence is power. Spill the tea. Conversations are happening without you. Information spreads fast. Expect hidden truth to surface. And then we've got take your power back. Someone drained your strength. You're reclaiming what's yours. Your confidence rises again. So that's in regards to the spark. So what it feels like is that some information is going to come through the friendship network, and you're being asked just to kind of walk away from it. Don't respond. Let these people in the background do their gossip, do their slander, do their rumour mill stuff. In the meantime, you're focusing on taking your power back. So if that resonated, don't forget to like it and claim it in the comments. Tell us your story. If you want a personalised reading, you can find them. Just drop down into the description. You can find the Linktree link in there. And don't forget to subscribe. So there you go. I say I've kind of a bit drained and lost the spark a little bit. So onwards and upwards. Ta-ta for now.